Hollywood Studios. Back at Walt Disney World. Which for me usually means the end of the year, which it is, well, late December. Maybe next year I'll visit at a different time of year, but you know, it just always works out. I always get a break at the end of the year, and it just happens to work out with Florida parks all being open. There's not many parks that are open around the world this time of year. I guess there's Australia. Maybe the Texas parks are open, I'm not sure. And of course California. Alright, first of 4 parks in 4 days for Disney World, Hollywood Studios. Standard parking to the right. Follow the signs. I'm parking on the right side today. Finally here early enough for this. I should park on the left side. These people parked out of turn, out of order. Now they're walking in front of everyone. Alright, there's the Tower of Terror. Let's head on in, Hollywood Studios. Hey guys, Theme Park Mark here, and it is that time of year. It is the end of December, it is the end of the year, and that usually means a trip to Florida for me. So I'm starting here at Walt Disney World in the first park of this trip, which is Hollywood Studios. So we'll be doing all 4 of the Disney World parks. We'll be doing the 3 major Universal parks, as well as SeaWorld and Busch Gardens. So follow along with me on this trip. Everything will be in one big playlist. And we're starting here at Hollywood Studios. Excited to get back on Slinky Dog Dash, Tower of Terror, of course, Rise of the Resistance, and probably my last ride, most likely my last ride on Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith, because I will be changing into Muppets. So I'm gonna head on in. It is 8:15, so about 15 minutes before park open, so pretty much here for a rope drop, which is kind of a rarity for me. But yeah, rested, refreshed, ready to go. Let's head on in. Excited to take you guys along with me for the ride as always. Let's giddy up. There's the Disney Skyliner. Can take it to, I think, Epcot, as far as I know. I don't know a whole lot about park hopping here at Disney World. I usually just stick to 1 park per day. It's because it's simpler, and usually have the time to kind of spread out the trip a little bit. If you guys want to see me do a park hopping trip here to Disney World, let me know in the comments. I might do it at some point. But yeah, I just like to have relaxing days at the park and just kind of do 1 park at a time. Whereas I think park hopping might be a little bit, I don't know, stressful for me. And plus, you also have, spend a bit of time outside of the parks rather than within them. But I don't know, could be a fun day to do some park hopping at some point. But yeah, let me know. Sit down in Hollywood Studios. Do have a lightning lane for I think about 10 o'clock. My first one, which is Star Tours. Similar strategy to what it was last year, where you can book 3 lightning lanes at a time, 1 tier 1 and 2 tier 2s. You want to get that earliest one as possible so that you can sign in, and then once you sign in for your first lightning lane, it kind of opens up the whole park as well as other parks if you're a park hopper. So that's kind of the strategy. And yeah, this being the busiest time of year, is very hard for me as a non-resort guest to actually get a good tier 1. I did get Tower of Terror, but like Slinky Dog Dash was all out, Rise of the Resistance was all out. Maybe they'll pop up throughout the day. I'll kind of keep checking. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to get lightning lanes for those, but we'll see. Yeah, let's head on in. I think the first ride I'm going to do is Slinky Dog Dash, because as I said, I have about an hour or so until my first lightning lane is ready to go. And Slinky Dog Dash, the wait was about an hour, at least, at least when I checked. I'm sure that'll have gone up with these crowds going in, but hopefully it's not too long of a wait for Slinky Dog Dash. So that's where I will head first. So let's head on in, Hollywood Studios. About 15 minutes later and I'm in. I always pick the wrong lines. I had like a family of 8 or 9 in front of me, and they all were getting their tickets for the first time. So they had to all scan their fingerprints and get the card, and it's fairly straightforward process, but it still took a long time for all of them, because I had to do the same thing. It's my first day of 4 days here, so I had to get my fingerprints scanned in and get a card and everything. Anyways, I'm back at Hollywood Studios, and I'm gonna head back to Slinky Dog Dash for the first ride of the day. So wonderful to be back here at Disney World. Runaway Railway straight ahead, Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster down that way to the right, which is Hollywood Boulevard, I believe. Sunset Boulevard, actually. This is Hollywood Boulevard that I'm walking down. Slinky Dog Dash is in the Toy Story area, which is at the far back of the park here to the right behind Runaway Railway. So that's where I'm headed. Alright, entering Toy Story Land. Right here's the red track is an Intamin Slinky Dog Dash family launch coaster. Probably the most popular ride in the park, I have to say. Arguably, maybe Rise of the Resistance might be more popular, but this always gets ridiculously long lines. It's showing an hour right now, and I'll probably end the day here as well, like I did last year. So let's have a ride on Slinky Dog Dash to start the trip. And I will correct myself, this is a mock, not an Intamin. I always get them confused because they use similar track. Either way, let's have a ride. Slinky Dog Dash mock launch coaster. Alright, let's start with the Road 2 ride on Slinky Dog Dash.
Here we go.
Everybody ready to sing along?
So we're to ride on Slinky Dog Dash to start the trip, and waited about an hour. So yeah, it was wait time's pretty accurate. And I do apologize to Mock because that's what this ride is, not Intamin. If it were an Intamin, we'd probably have a lot of ride breakdowns while waiting in line, and this would be a lot longer of a wait. Slinky Dog Dash, good fun ride. You get a whole lot of airtime, especially up front. I don't think I've ever ridden it near the back before, so I'm not sure how much airtime you get back there, but just a good fun ride. A couple decent launches, and yeah, just overall enjoyable. So up next, I'm gonna head on over to Star Tours to get signed in to my first lightning lane for the day. So that's next for me. I believe it has 3D glasses. Here we go. So I won't be filming a POV of that. But that's what's coming up next for me anyway. Alien swirling saucers over here. I believe that is the true definition of a BS flat ride according to Rollo. And I think I would have to agree with that. I've ridden it once. It's alright. Anyways, continuing on to Star Wars Land and Star Tours. There's the entrance to Rise of the Resistance. Looks like the single rider is open. 120-minute wait right now for this. Not really going to prioritize the two major Star Wars rides here today because I have them over in California, and I think I've ridden Rise of the Resistance like 5 times over the last couple months. I mean, it is the best ride here in my opinion, but it's not a huge priority for me today. I'm still heading up to the front where Star Tours is so I can sign in for my first lightning lane of the day. That way I can open up the rest of the park with lightning lanes. Maybe I can try and book a Slinky Dog Dash. Did see some of those becoming available, so maybe I can sneak one in. We'll see. And Rip, Pizza Rizzo, and Muppet Vision. Actually, I love Muppet Vision. But they'll be getting a retheme to Rock and Roller Coaster anyway in Muppets, so at least they're kind of keeping Muppets within the park, which is nice. This will become Monsters Inc. in the future, probably 2027, I think. You know, it's a busy day when the line is all the way outside for Star Tours. Scanned in for the lightning lane. I'll see you guys on the other side. 3D glasses on this one.
Thank you for flying Star Tours. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Got the Ice Planet one that time. Rarely ever the Rebel Spy. It wasn't that time. I think I've gotten it maybe once or twice. And that was the Disneyland version in California. So I have a little bit of time here before the next lightning lane, which would be Runaway Railway in about 45 minutes. So I think I'm going to check out the single rider line for Rise of the Resistance. And if that's closed or way too long, do Smugglers Run. So that's what's coming up next. Alright, single rider for Rise of the Resistance appears to be a pretty short line today. I remember waiting way back there and it was probably about a 45-minute wait, so it's going to be a lot less than that. So with the single rider line, you do kind of go in between the little pre-shows here and onto the back. And 10 minutes later, walking through the Stormtrooper room. So yeah, with the single rider line, you miss all the pre-show stuff. So if you're riding this for the first time, wouldn't recommend doing a single rider right off the bat. Just get in the regular line so you can experience everything.
Wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Okay, take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? you to move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners.
Cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Take these two droids anywhere.
If anyone's cracking a blaster, now's a good time. The escape pods just blew us. Wait, why are you going up? Down, up is bad. Up is
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
personnel. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. This is stories about them.
Your efforts are wasted.
Cannot escape me.
Your precious resistance is about to be destroyed.
Came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck. All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. 9-0, scan for his pod beacon.
Okay.
Rise of the Resistance. Waited about 40 minutes for single rider, so not bad at all, especially when it's a posted 2-hour wait. Oh, yeah, it's such an immersive ride. I love the part at the beginning where you're like almost spotted by the drone. Oh no, close call, and then you turn the corner and you're immediately spotted by stormtroopers. It's kind of funny, but yeah, overall it's a fantastic ride. I think it is the best ride here, in my opinion. Probably one of the best in all of Disney World. It's just amazing. Love it. Rise of the Resistance. I'll probably try and get another single rider ride in later on. But for now, I've got another lightning lane ready to go for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So that's where I'm headed. Also, while in line there, I was kind of doing a little bit of messing around with the app, trying to get other lightning lanes there's a couple strategies to do it. If you have an empty slot available for a lightning lane, a good way to do it would be to pick the ride that you want to get the lightning lane for, click on it, and then there's a little lightning lane icon that you can click on, and it'll show you whether a time is available or if it's unavailable. When you click on it, it'll take you straight to that ride. The other way to do it, if you have all 3 slots booked, pick the one that you want to modify, and if you have whatever you have is labeled as like a favorite will actually go up to the top of the list, so that when you click the modify plan, you can see whatever current time is available for the ride that you're selected, and the favorites will also be up at the top of the list there as well. So it's a good way to kind of keep refreshing to see if any times open up, and you got to be very quick with it and very diligent, especially on an extremely busy day like it is today. So Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway up next, and then I think I'm probably going to take in a couple shows, have some lunch, kind of have a little bit of a chill for a bit before continuing on. The Christmas tree set up on Echo Lake here at Hollywood Studios. See the tower in the background there. Headed to Runaway Railway, which is over in this direction. Found my hand twin, Ray Liotta, 1995.
It happened. Let's take a ride and spend the day in the countryside. Riding down the open highway. Hi, Goofy.
Tell me, beautiful day for a picnic.
Yep, we're off to the park.
See you all there.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train?
Goofy asked if we want to take a ride on the train. I don't know, he just crashed it through the wall. It doesn't seem very appealing. Anyways, let's have a ride. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, another trackless ride, 2 in a row for me.
Can you all hear me way back in the back? Welcome home, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the park. Hey, Mickey, man.
Sure you take good care of our friends.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh no! I must have hit that track switch.
Oh, look at all those bright, smiling faces. It's so nice to see you. Come on in. Don't be shy. That's right. Everyone to your positions. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent. You're all waltzing so beautifully together. Now, let's conga!
Ride around the park, and thanks for sticking with me. Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Nothing can stop us now. I'm
making Minnie's Runaway Railway. Really do love that trackless dark ride system that uses. Also Ratatouille uses that at Epcot. That's probably my least favorite of the trackless dark rides, but they're all very good, very immersive. Runaway Railway, it feels like you're part of the cartoon. Like, it's so really well done. Love both versions of it. One at California Adventure is pretty much the same. Just I think the ending is a slightly different layout. Up next, I'm headed over to the Indiana Jones Stuntacular show, which I've only seen one other time, and I remember being very good. That's in, I think, about 5 minutes. So I'm headed that way. It's over on the other side there of Echo Lake. So that's what's next, and then I'll probably grab some lunch before figuring out what to do with the rest of the visit here to Hollywood Studios, because I do have a lightning lane for Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror right around the same time at about 5:30 in the afternoon. So we'll be doing those then. I think we'll probably just be checking out shows up until that point. There's Indiana Jones. That's where I'm headed.
Get out of here!
All right, Dave! Get your hands off me! Put me down!
Hey! Whoa! Not me, Doc!
What? You call this a date?
Come on, Mermaid!
Hurry!
What are you doing?
How should I know?
Let's go!
Look out!
Hey!
Oh! Here.
Arian, hang on!
Oh no!
Whoa!
Hey, Cheetah! Behind you! Cheetah!
Grab that pole!
Okay, now what?
Push!
Don't leave me here!
Come on! Where are you going? Go down!
Oh, great! Now we're trapped!
You brought us up
Come
here!
back!
Arian!
Stop!
We're gonna have to jump!
Stop! Are you crazy?
A little!
Stop!
Arian, trust me!
This way! Nick! No!
Arian!
No! Ah! Stop! Where are you? No!
Get him! Go!
AJ! Help!
Hey! Come here!
Scene 3, Charlie, the desert flight. Take 1, mark.
Hey, man! Action!
truck is gonna blow! It's stuck!
Go back! Come on!
Indiana Jones shows excellent, as good as I remember. Sit up right near the front as well. So up next, I'm actually headed over to the Beauty and the Beast show, which is actually starting in about 20 minutes. So I've already got the lightning lane for it, so I'll use that and head on into that. So that's next, and then I'll probably grab some lunch afterwards. Maybe the commissary, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'll probably order, we'll order while I'm waiting for the Beauty and the Beast show. So that's what's coming up next. First time walking down Sunset Boulevard on this trip. At the end of it is the Tower of Terror. But the Beauty and the Beast show is also over here, so that is where I am headed. Near the base of the Hollywood Tower is the Theater of the Star, showing Beauty and the Beast.
Was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. One winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. She had seen that there was no love in his heart, and as punishment she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. If he could learn to love another and earn their love in return, the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope, for who could ever learn to love a beast?
It's a pity and a sin.
She doesn't quite fit in, very different from the rest of us. She's nothing like the rest of us, just different from the rest of us is now.
Stand aside! Bonjour, who does she think she is? Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town was only she who was beautiful as me, so I'm making plans to move when madly pale. No one's neck's as incredibly thick as Gaston.
Master will be furious if he finds out what we're up to.
Well, we don't have to tell them, do we?
There is nothing to worry about.
No, nothing, just our entire future.
Pish posh. Hello there. Be our guest for dinner.
We'll keep it simple.
What are you talking about? What's going on? Come on, Mom. I'm not Chip, dear.
Oh, dear.
No need to worry.
We'll keep it simple. Hi.
Stop! Stop it, I say. Do you hear me? All of you. I said quiet! If we're going to do this, then let's do it.
But of course, we must make her feel welcome. Esteemed mesdames et messieurs, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you. And now, we invite you to relax, pull up a chair, as the dining room proudly presents your dinner.
After all, now this is French. Catch a dinner here.
she has come to break the spell.
Remember, you must learn to love another and earn their love in return.
I know. And then we might all be human again.
Yes, human again. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good.
How lovely. A human again. Wow. Oh no.
I thought I told you never to come here.
I just wanted to find out what was
It's none of your business.
Please stop.
You shouldn't have come to the West Wing.
And you should learn to control your temper.
I can't help it.
How do you know if you don't even try?
Say something nice to her.
Try to act like a gentleman.
I apologize.
Apology.
Are you in love with her, beast? Please!
Get out of here!
You're a fool to think Belle would ever love a monster like you!
Oh, I tried to get here sooner.
It's over, Beast. Belle is mine. How could you be in love with a monster when you could have someone like me? Stop! He's mine.
So that was Beauty and the Beast. And they also have 3 showings of Fantasmic here in this same theater. Tonight I haven't decided whether I want to see that or not. I might. There's a 9:30 showing, which is interesting because the park closes at 9, so half an hour after the park closes. Beauty and the Beast, solid musical. That was one of my childhood Disney movies. Not my favorite. I'd say probably Lion King or Aladdin is my actual favorite Disney cartoon growing up, cartoon movies. Up next, I'm gonna head towards Woody's Lunchbox, which is over in Toy Story Land. Actually ordered some food. Something to eat there next. And then, I don't know, I think there's a museum I want to check out, as well as the Mermaid show. And then probably getting towards the lightning lanes that I have for Rock and Roller Coaster and the tower. So that's what's coming up. Alright, just finished up lunch at Woody's Lunchbox. Had a brisket sandwich. It's actually very good. I'd say it's probably even better than the commissary in my opinion. So I'll probably start eating at Woody's Lunchbox from now on. I'm making my way back to Star Wars Land. I'll check out the single rider line for Smugglers Run. I'm gonna take a quick little break as well. Find a place to sit down and get away from the insane crowds here today. Yeah, definitely have a lull in the day here. Don't really want to ride anything else. I did book Toy Story Midway Mania for I think 7 o'clock or so tonight. So I think that's pretty much the majority of the rides, most of the shows as well taken care of, and there's a few other things I want to check out as well. So I'm heading back into Star Wars Land. I don't know, check in with you guys when I get to Smugglers Run. So that is next. Made it to the Millennium Falcon. It's a single rider for Smugglers Run. Let's have a ride. Be an engineer, I guess.
Good job, engineer. Right, pilot. Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. And push forward to fly down. This thing will be the head. Weapons are online. Left pilot. Hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. Yes, keep shooting. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. There it is. After that train. Flight engineers, fire the harpoon. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot, brakes. My friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. The power of the ship. Well, I grabbed the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Come on, let's get another container of coaxium. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can all move that last car. Get behind the train. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and feed us in. Gunners, shoot the train. The cargo's pretty keep shooting. Good job, my friends. Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep under the train. Gunship. Oh, that's ridiculous. There's no getting too hungry. We've got to get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. The Star Destroyer is collapsing. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Boost. There, my boost. Let's get out of here. basic maneuvers. We've got company. Chewie is right. If we lead them back, they may find the resistance. You did it. Watch out! That's good. Great job, my friends. You retrieved 2 containers of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad.
About 10,000 points or so, not too bad. Smugglers Run. Up next, I'm gonna head back to the other side of the park. Definitely getting my steps in today, that's for sure. And gonna do, I think, Walt Disney Presents, as well as the Little Mermaid show, which I think is new for, I want to say, this year. So that's what's coming up next. And I think I'm up to like maybe 12,000 or 13,000 steps so far, so not bad. Gonna continue on. Forgot to mention, we waited about 10 minutes in the single rider line for Smugglers Run. I feel like that's probably one of the best in terms of cutting out the wait for single rider lines in pretty much all of Walt Disney World anyway. Alright, continuing on. Alright, so this is the back of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and back here is Walt Disney Presents. So I'm gonna check this out. Stave.
This is the plan for a super cartoon camera. We call it the multi-beat and make it behave like a real piece of scenery under the camera. The different elements in the scene were separated according to their varying distances from the viewer. With our original picture broken down in this manner, it is possible to control the relative speed with which each individual part of it moves to or receives. This is the plan for a super cartoon camera. We call it the multiplane camera. This is the plan for a super problem was how to take a painting and make it behave like a real piece of scenery.
Disneyland certainly looks a lot different today.
I like it a lot. Oh, that's the
California Screaming. And I guess in Credit Coaster.
It's one by one. Like, it's
Oh, Jerry, it's the new ride.
Any Swifties?
Oh, my gosh.
Placing Dinoland.
That's what they're doing with Frontierland and Magic Kingdom.
Placing the Rivers of America to the cars.
I'm right this way to meet Sam.
I only watched the first one. What a great place to escape the crowds here is the Walt Disney Theater. These are the cartoons they're showing right now. I think the Art of Skiing was my favorite of the three. Oh, very good though. And definitely worth stopping in and checking out. Alright, new for this year is the Little Mermaid show. So I'm gonna check this out. It's right next to Walt Disney Presents. Not sure if we're allowed to film in here, but see if I can get some clips in. After this, it's off to the Tower of Terror.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to this performance, Sebastian. Especially my little Ariel.
Ah, yes. She has the most beautiful voice. If only she'd show up for rehearsal.
Great Father who loves us and made us well, a quarter, and Trina, Arista, Atina, Stella, and Lily is the youngest in her musical debut. Our second little sister representing her to you. The same song Sebastian
It's always greener in somebody else's lake. You know, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Another sea, another sea. Darling, it's better down where it's better. Take it from me. They work all day, they slave away, while we devote full time to closure. I see, I can play the flute, I can play the harp, play the bass, and they sound in sharp. I play the brass, and they don't play the drum, and so that perfect little. What is better than all this?
Oh, Sebastian, you just don't understand.
Trust me, everything.
Just your voice. You could watch it so inside, but true. If you want to celebrate my feet, you got to pay the toll. Take the fun, take some pressing power, and inside the scroll. Got some dancing now, I'm time to this poor
Sitting there across. Shall I don't mind? Look like the boy too shy. Gonna kiss the girl. Shall I la 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 ain't that sad? They need to shake too bad. We gonna miss the girl.
She really does love him, doesn't she, Sebastian?
It's like I always say, Your Majesty. Children got to be free to lead their own lives.
has a Little Mermaid, and wow, what did I just watch? That was really well done. There were, live actors, puppets, set pieces, screen effects, the works. And you're probably wondering, why on earth did you get such a crappy camera angle? It's because I had to sit all the way to the far left of the stage. And the reason for that is going from the staging area, they tell people to go all the way down to the end of the row. So generally, you probably want to wait for a swath of people to go in front of you if you want to sit near the middle, which is actually what I did. And the people in front of me wanted to sit in the middle and not go all the way down, and so I kept telling them to go all the way down. And yeah, they finally just hopped the row and went to the row in front just so they can sit in the middle. And so I actually followed the instructions and went all the way to the very end. So that's why I sat on the far left, because I actually followed the instructions. Other people, not so much. Anyway, on my way over to Tower of Terror, which is my next lightning lane. Got two others to use, which is Rock and Roller Coaster and Midway Mania. Was not able to get a Slinky Dog Dash lightning lane. They just have not appeared. I have checked periodically. They've been pretty much out the whole day. And I'll probably finish up with a ride at Slinky Dog Dash at the end of the day. The whole last ride of the day strategy. Really well lit up here still for Christmas. It's 2 days after Christmas, as I mentioned. Onward to the Tower of Terror. That's what's coming up next. Also feel very bad for the cast members who have to try and fill that theater for the Mermaid, because the people who did jump the row and get in the row in front of me and sat in the middle, that led to a bunch of empty seats in the middle and on the far side that they had to fill. And I could tell that they were very frustrated with the people who wouldn't listen and follow directions. Rightfully so. Anyways, time for a ride on the tower. Time for an elevator ride where nothing could possibly go wrong, right?
Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. We have just witnessed. Tonight's story of the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone. One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator. That door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you. Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror, so good. Short but sweet. Love the section where you're kind of moving through the building. It's my second favorite version of the tower. First being in Disneyland Paris, of course. For those who've ridden both in the United States, what is your favorite? Let me know. I do prefer this one over Guardians, California. Just love the theming of it and just the old school feel of it. Love the Twilight Zone as well. Just love the overall atmosphere of it. Just a fantastic ride, of course. So we're gonna continue on to Rockin' Roller Coaster next. A lightning lane for that, and it will be my last ride on that version. I think we said it last year. I wasn't sure at that point whether that would be my last ride or not. So I'm thankful to get at least one more ride on Rockin' Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith. And I think they've already taken the pre-show out of it from what I've heard. So it's just the coaster. That is up next. My last ride on Rockin' Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith. It will be Muppets next time. Always sad to see something go here. But on to newer and I guess maybe better things. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, doing Lightning Lane this time and not the single rider line, which that moves excruciatingly slow. Alright, one last ride. Rockin' Roller Coaster. Let's do it. Indeed, no pre-show. That's sad. Last ride on Rockin' Roller Coaster, row 4.
Hello, Los Angeles. Bill St. John's here, broadcasting live from the Aerosmith concert. Seems like everyone in town is heading to this show, so there's traffic everywhere you go. But don't worry, we have this concert covered. Just keep it right here on LA's classic rock station.
my last ride on Rockin' Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith, row 4. Sad to see it change into Muppets, but I don't know, maybe it'll be a better version, who knows. I'll still miss it. If you guys ever want to know like the layout, there's an outdoor version of this coaster, and that is at Wallaby Holland. And it's called Express Platform 13. I have a couple POVs of that on the channel, including the front row one. So check that out. I'm headed over to the Villains, which I think is starting in about 20 minutes. And it's right next door to Rock and Roller Coaster. So that's what's next for me.
Think again. Which is why I have summoned you. Oh, for the days when only one villain summoned me. A queen with a question. You know how it goes. Magic mirror on the wall. Your turn. Who's the devious and dressed to kill?
Now I like that one!
You made it through.
Yes, it is a curse to be so famously misunderstood. Everyone thinks they know your pickle. Hello, my darling! You see, I'll show by my beauty, and some of you to understand it. Fabulous outfit. The eyes in her stare, all innocent children, and better beware. She's like a spider waiting for them. Yeah, look out for wherever the field. Is it my fault I have a
Really?
The life of a crook. There isn't a one who won't have fun working for Captain Hook.
The world's most famous crook! I finally made it through the glass. Oh, why hello. Captain Hook at your service. No applause? Oh, that brat! Peter Pan gets all the attention. Too late. Even Steve likes him better than me. Do you? Dare you boo me too? Well, that's just because I'm so horribly misunderstood. Do you not realize what a benevolent captain like myself can offer you? Freedom, wealth, glory, and above all, never growing up. Fancy that, answering to, oh, let me see, no one. Sing! So try the life of a thief, just sample the life of a crook. There isn't a one who won't have fun working for Captain Hook, the world's most famous crook. Oh yes, and now it's time for some fun. Enough fun, look here. A special offer for today, I'll tell you what I'll do. All those who sign without delay will get a free tattoo. Why, it's like money in the bank. Come on, join up and I'll be frank. Unless you do, you'll walk the plank. The choice is up to you. The choice is up to you. You know, if I should have one song.
No, that would be them.
Oh, perfect! They've seen the light. It's never wrong to make them right.
VIP access, huh? Hello! She isn't the only one who's feeling a little heated by being misunderstood, okay? You know what I mean?
Yet another wounded foe.
Whoa! You see the severity of my situation, can't you? How I've been misunderstood by the gods!
That is insignificant and awkwardly flamboyant.
Hey, Who's talking nuts, yeah?
2 at a time?
I demand you let me in, or out. Which is it?
Okay, kindly let him know I was here first, okay?
You hovering apparition. I've been dreadfully misunderstood. I should have been Sultan!
Oh, wow. You need a little cheese to go with that wine?
What?
Okay, I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm cool. Hey, whoever's knocking, get in line. I was here first, okay?
I dare any to challenge all that I have to endure.
Dismissed, rejected,
And,
publicly humiliated.
What's that?
Cats in their fancy cars not giving so much the sideways glare.
Oh no, more than 3.
Right.
I really want just a little
Can you believe this guy?
I was the Grand Vizier of Agrabah!
He's got questions on this guy.
Where'd you think this was?
Oh, that it has come to this.
I'm surrounded by people.
Seriously? Time out.
You misunderstand me most of all. The name in the mirror is mine, and mine alone.
No! Shattered. Again. Do you cheer for the spider waiting for the kill?
I am an original naturalist.
Cruella, reveal!
Now let me hear you scream!
A shout for the world's most famous crook.
Okay, crew, you know what to do! Everybody
Captain
scream!
Hook! Or scream in a deviant upheaval.
My curse produced true love!
Maleficent, the mistress of all evil.
Well done, my glittering assembly!
The smoke in the mirror never lies. You have revealed the most villainized. Magic mirror on the wall, who's most misunderstood of all?
I knew you could catch a close reaching for me. Now sing! We down! Attention! I adore you! But the chase isn't kept. Whoever can feel. And I am devious, darlings, and misunderstood!
Misunderstood of all.
You've made your choice,
And what you see
is what you get!
They chose.
Alright, it was the villain show. It was actually very good. A little bit of audience participation there. I wonder if it's the same 3 villains for every show, or do they mix it up? I would assume they have to mix it up, right? And my vote was for Maleficent, but did not get it. It was Cruella de Vil. I'm going to continue on. It is 7:30. I do have a lightning lane for Midway Mania, but there is an 8 o'clock showing of Fantasmic that I think I'm going to try to check out. So I'm going to do that next. And of course, depending on when Fantasmic finishes, I'll try and do the lightning lane for Midway Mania. And also try and get in a line for Slinky Dog Dash before the park closes at 9 o'clock. I'm not sure how long Fantasmic is. Maybe half hour, 45 minutes? I hope. I don't know. We'll find out.
At the top of the hill. Enjoy the show.
Time for Fantasmic. It's in the same stadium as Beauty and the Beast I saw earlier. I know there is a 9:30, which is after the park closes. I really want to be here that late tonight because I do have a long day at Magic Kingdom tomorrow. So We're gonna squeeze in Fantasmic now, and maybe Midway Mania, maybe Slinky Dog Dash afterwards. We'll see. Let's sit back and enjoy Fantasmic. Alright, so clearly it's not in the same stadium as Beauty and the Beast is. It uses the same entrance. Kind of going on a journey here. Good. I think it was my first time ever seeing that, actually. At least that I can remember. Okay. It is 8:30, and probably have time for, I think, one more ride. So I think that will be Slinky Dog Dash. So I'm going to skip Midway Mania, since I have that at California Adventure anyway. So we'll do a night ride on Slinky Dog Dash. I'm going to make my way over there. Just like that, back in Toy Story Land. It is 8:44. So I don't think I have enough time to cram in Midway Mania and a Slinky Dog Dash. I mean, I pretty much have to get on Midway Mania right away in order to make it, but so I think I'll just finish up here with a night ride on Slinky Dog Dash, a mock coaster out in Twin. Alright, so there's a posted 60-minute wait. I'm gonna guess maybe 35? Started the timer as soon as I entered the line, so we'll see how long I have to wait. Alright, timer's at 38 minutes. Let's go for a row 4 ride, last ride of the night, Slinky Dog Dash.
Here we go!
and I got them too. There is anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you got a friend in me.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you got a friend in me.
I'm so happy.
Can't help you.
Here we go. Here we go.
Always a lovely last ride of the night on the Slinky Dog Dash. So that will finally wrap things up here from Hollywood Studios. First park of the trip. Hope you guys enjoyed something a little bit different today. I mean, still did pretty much every major ride and some. But also focused a lot on the shows, walkthroughs, other stuff as well. I don't know if you guys don't like that other stuff, want me to just focus more on the rides, just let me know. I want to hear from you. Always looking to experiment a little bit, improve on the vlogs. Let me know what you guys think. So coming up in the next vlog tomorrow for me, next week for you guys will be Magic Kingdom, the second of the 4 major parks here at Disney World. So with that, signing off from day 1 here, Hollywood Studios. Take care, guys. Oh yeah, and in addition to letting me know what you guys think of all the extra shows and non-ride stuff that I did, you guys let me know what your favorite ride is here at the park. Mine is Rise of the Resistance, but Slinky Dog Dash seems to be very popular. Of course, I love Tower of Terror. I think that's probably my second favorite. You guys let me know, what's your favorite? Alright, I found Pikachu. Total steps, 16,000 today, not bad. Back at it again tomorrow.